evening and welcome to the second night for the brand new WHS Fieldhouse. I'm Brady Goldman along with my partner Sawyer Regan, and we'll be calling all the action here tonight. Walpole kicked off this brand new era inside our new facility with a heart-stopping 46-41 thriller against then number 6 seed Norwood. Things have really changed in the last 24 hours for this team as Walpole, for the first time this season, sit inside the top 5 at number 5, Sawyer.
Yeah, absolutely, Brady. And they definitely deserve this ranking. Sitting at 8-3, with those losses only being by a few points each time, this Walpole team is in a great spot looking towards the postseason. A big win yesterday over then 6 seed Norwood, as you said, also helped propel them to this ranking. And we will see if Walpole can carry that momentum into tonight.
Absolutely, Sawyer. Meanwhile, on the other end, the Tigers of Newton North have taken a bit of a step back from how they performed in 2025 and currently sit at 4-7 on the season. However, they still have solid wins against Framingham and Wellesley, with other close losses coming to top-ranked Braintree and Natick. In short, the record isn't very appealing, but they are still a very good team, Sawyer.
Yeah, Brady, this is a bit of a trap game for Walpole. Obviously, they're looking great thus far this season, but they can't come into this game expecting to win easily. Newton North is still a talented team, and with the tough competition they have played, I can see them being a bit of a challenge for this Walpole team.
Absolutely, Sawyer. Well, to Walpole's credit, they've really impressed so far. In each test they have faced this season, they have either passed or barely lost, with their 3 losses by a combined 6 points. Sawyer, how does Walpole get it done tonight?
By doing the same thing they always do. They need to rely on Bella Bingham, and when she's off the court, they need to find alternative scoring options, such as Emily Mulgrew or Kate McDonald. Defensively, they need to ensure that Newton North is not getting many open looks on the three-point line, as if Newton North can get hot from 3, then they can maybe pull this one off. Walpole is primarily a paint team with Bella Bingham, and if they face a good shooting team, I could see them having some trouble. Let's see if Newton North can be that team.
Absolutely, Sawyer. Sounds good. Well, we had an electric atmosphere last night in the new gym, so let's hope we see the same story tonight. It's the Timberwolves and the Tigers coming up next. Walpole going with the same starting lineup yet again of Bella Bingham, Abby McMahon, Katie McDonald, Emily Mulgrew, and Tori Adams. It's been largely the same starting lineup.
And I mean, yeah, why would they change it? I mean, it's definitely been working. Obviously, that big win against Norwood yesterday.
All right, Bella Bingham ready to do battle here. She's been the big X factor for this team this year and last year. Trying to have another big game tonight. Be Bingham against Mesher here at center court. And away we go, the Timberwolves and the Tigers, as Denny's controls the opening tip for Newton North. Wide open for Rao. She makes the 3 to start the game for the Tigers. A good way to open it up.
And I mean, that's what I said pregame, is they can't leave Newton North open on the three-point line.
Here's Bingham inside against 2 defenders, trying to muscle inside, but gets blocked. Newton North comes away with it, but immediately is going to be called for the travel. Looks like Bacall took 1 too many steps. Timberwolves get it back. McDonald looking to inbound it under the hoop. Gets it into an open Mulgrew, tries a 3. That's going to be an air ball. Rebound's going to be controlled by McMahon. McMahon into an open Mulgrew. She lays it in under the hoop. Walpole responds with a 2. It's 3-2. Newton North with the 1-point lead. They pass it around half court. Here's Denny's. Gets it inside safely. Back out now. Good ball movement here from the Tigers. Here's Worthy back to Denise in safely now. Here's Mesher outside. Spreading the ball around. That's a 3 for Denise. Got it. So 2 threes to open up the game for Newton North.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're a bit of a shooter team.
As Adams misses the three-pointer, but gets it right back. Extra chance here for the Timberwolves. There's Mulgrew. She pulls the trigger. Yes.
Mulgrew already with 5.
Yeah. Scored all 5 points so far for the Timberwolves. It's 6-5. A lot of scoring to open up the game here. And a bad pass is going to be out of bounds. Worthy trying to hook up with Nina Bacall. Walpole gets the ball right back. Smaller crowd tonight, a little bit of a reprieve from last night's doubleheader. Here's Bingham inside trying to post up. That's a tough turnaround jumper. That's not going to go. McMahon, though, gets the board but doesn't get the putback and the rebound in safely to the Tigers. And a kick ball by Mulgrew. Denise is trying to get it to Annabelle Wordley, the sophomore. Newton North has 4 captains, Walpole with just 3. Worthy is going to inbound it in safely to Denise. Wordley gets McDonald, bounce pass outside to Rao. Rao gonna take the 3 again. That's gonna bounce out, and the rebound, this time controlled by Mulgrew. Mulgrew's been pretty active so far, almost traveled right there. Adams on the right wing, gets to the top of the key, back to Mulgrew. Mulgrew gonna try to cut inside, gets it to Bingham, who's scoreless in the first 2 minutes of the game. Mulgrew, far side pass into McMahon. McMahon trying to post up, not gonna get anything. Timberwolves with 10 left to shoot the shot clock. Newton North playing pretty stifling defense right now. Good pass into Mulgrew, doesn't get the bounce, and Bingham comes up with it and gets the putback. Just like that, Bella Bingham gets on the scoreboard. Walpole takes back the lead at 7-6. Denny's into Wordley. Outside. Wordley again to Bacall. Bacall, another 3 from the Tigers. That's not going to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds as Tori Adams smartly lets it go. It would be Walpole basketball. Newton North only trying 3s to start out the game, Sawyer.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's a smart decision. If you have those shooters, that's going to be a way that you beat this Walpole team.
Yeah, Newton North not a very big team, and here's comes Bingham into the paint, over to McMahon, doesn't get the layup to fall. Rebound to Denny's. Worthy the other way, back over to Denny's. Denny's the guard inside, and that's going to be a bad pass picked up by McDonald the other way. McDonald one-on-one to the basket, doesn't get the layup, and the ball is going to be controlled by Denny's as Adams tried to get it into McMahon. New North in transition, that's going to be a 3 from Bacall, that won't fall, and the rebound is going to be controlled out of bounds as Katie McDonald could have let that go, instead gives Newton North the ball back. Come a couple subs for the Timberwolves. We have Ryan McDonald and Jillian Bissonnet checking in for Abby McMahon and Katie McDonald. No fouls in this game for either team so far, it's been pretty clean. And the ball's gonna be tipped by Bingham. She's gonna go the other way with it. Bingham one-on-one, gonna take the jumper, doesn't get the bounce. The rebound is in safely to Bacall. We are halfway through this first quarter. Walpole still leads 7-6 as the scoring has kind of let up a bit after the explosive start from both teams. Here is going to be a turnaround jump shot. That won't go for Mesher. The rebound is in safely to Jillian Bissonnet. Bingham, a full head of steam, does it herself. Got it. Give me a timeout called by the Tigers. We're at 9-6. Walpole leads by 3, Sawyer.
Yeah, I mean, a strong start there from Newton North with those 2 threes, but now they've kind of slowed a bit. Was it 9 straight from Walpole there? Or was
No.
It, no? All right. Well, still strong start.
Actually, it was, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 9 straight from Walpole there. Bella Bingham with 4. Mulgrew with 5. Mulgrew's probably going to play a big part tonight.
Yeah, she's played a big part all season as really the second option for this team. She's really developed into a pretty good shooter who's gotten some open looks and really contributed for this Walpole team. 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. Newton North has made just 2 threes. Walpole's made a 3 and a couple more baskets. Danny's bounce pass to Wordley. Walpole playing around the perimeter right now. As here's Bacall. Bacall back to Wordley. Wordley, a bad pass. It's going to be picked up by McDonald. She tries to grab the loose ball, and that one's going to be controlled by Bella Bingham. Far pass to McDonald. She's open, not going to take it. Instead, gets it to Mulgrew. Mulgrew's had the hot hand, gets the right hand scoop, and 1 for Emily Mulgrew.
7 now from Mulgrew, and I mean, that's coming off a turnover. Newton North so far has had a little bit of trouble keeping the ball on offense.
First foul of the game for either team. Mulgrew gets the free throw to bounce. Walpole's now up to a 12-6 lead. After the short lead by Newton North to open the game, Walpole controls it pretty firmly right now. Inside is Mesher, she gets it to Bacall. Bacall, a little trouble with it, and turns it over. Going the other way is Mulgrew. Mulgrew gonna take the mid-range jumper. Pure for Emily Mulgrew.
Already double-digit points for Emily Mulgrew with 10.
Walpole leads now 14-6. Looking pretty good so far. Danny's floats it. Rao on the perimeter. Rao gonna take her drive inside. Gets the shot to fall. Stops the scoring run from Walpole. It's 14-8. McDonald on the perimeter gets it to Mulgrew. Mulgrew dish inside to Bingham. Bingham pretty covered. Out to Bissonnet. That's a long shot from her. That won't go, and the rebound is in safely to Nina Bacall. Jillian Bissonnet not really used to taking those long mid-range jumpers. Rao open. She'll take the three on the left wing. That won't go, but tapped out the rebound. Looks like it's going to be controlled by Annabelle Wordley. Extra possession here for the Tigers. Rao on the three-point line gets it inside safely. Back over to Rao. Rao to Wordley. Dishes it. Denny's now. Far pass is going to be picked off by Adams as she hits the deck. That's going to be, looks like, a backcourt violation on the Tigers. Couple more subs coming in for Walpole. That looks like Anna Jolly, number 25. Riley Halloran subbing in for Emily Mulgrew and Tori Adams. Mulgrew, the leading scorer for Walpole, having a really impressive start tonight. Halloran inside. What a pass into Bissonnet. She lays it up easily. Walpole finding any way to score, Sawyer.
Yeah, absolutely. Great pass there, weaving it through. And I mean, they're up by 8. This could be an easier challenge.
Rao, it's a quick three. That's not going to go. It looks like we're going to get a foul on Newton North. Underneath going to go, looks like, on Nina Bacall. Looks like we have the first sub of the game for Newton North checking in. That's number 11, McKenna Kelly for the Tigers. Tigers started off pretty well in this game since. Gone pretty cold. Timberwolves are taking advantage of that. Bingham outside to McDonald. McDonald, a little hop step, gets it back over to Bingham. Bingham starts her drive inside. That's multiple defenders. Gets blocked by Denny's. Tries to get the ball back, but this one is going to be a foul on Bella Bingham. Her first of the night. Just one team foul for Walpole. That ended up being the first of the quarter and the game.
I mean, yeah, they've been playing pretty aggressive defense with the zone and also the full court press. But I mean, one foul is pretty impressive.
As Mesher makes that shot go. Now 16-10. New North cuts in the deficit by a margin of 6. Jolly into Bissonnet. Bissonnet gets fouled underneath by newly checked in McKenna Kelly. It's going to be the third team foul for Newton North. We have 47.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Halloran looking to inbound it. Still looking into Bingham. Bingham muscles her way in and gets the layup to fall. 18-10 now, the last 40 seconds of the first quarter. Danny's across half court, inside to a cutting Mesher. Outside now, this is Kelly in the paint. Gets it into Danny's little floater, off the rim, and in. For Danny's, her first point of the night. Jolly, her first touch of the night here. She turns her back. Last 20 seconds, shot clock is turned off. Bissonnet posting up. Bissonnet, tough shot, not going to go on the rebound, and safely to Nikki Rao. Last 10 seconds here. Newton North inside now. Layup is going to not go for Wordley. Ball's going to be kicked by Bella Bingham. With 4.7 seconds left, Newton North going to get one final chance to get one last shot off. Kelly to inbound it. Kelly inside to Denny's. Good pass. Lays it in with the right hand. And 1 second now. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Interesting start to the game, Sawyer. It's 18-14. Newton North a little bit cold right there, but they start to claw back. It's only a 4-point deficit at the end of one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the start, we saw them shoot a bunch of threes. And I mean, I thought this was going to be a lot of shooting for the New North team. Yeah, but I mean, they kind of moved away from that at the end. They're getting in the paint and getting some points, and I mean, they're just taking advantage of the zone defense. I mean, I don't know. It's working so far for Newton North. They're clawing back there. I mean, Walpole's still up, but we'll see.
Yeah, Walpole getting just a little bit cold at the end of that first quarter. We'll break down the stats right now. Emily Mulgrew leads the team with 10 points. Bella Bingham, only player with a foul, has 6 points, and Jillian Bissonnet has 2. As Walpole goes back to the court, start of the second quarter, moments away. As Caroline Kelly checks into the game for the first time for the Timberwolves. The freshman, one of 2 on the roster. Gets it into Halloran, the junior. Halloran gets it to Bingham. Bingham dishes it to Halloran. Halloran's gonna fake the 3. Trouble with the ball. It's gonna be picked up by Denny's. Going the other way now. Denny's one-on-one, pulls up from mid-range. It does not bounce in. The rebound to Bella Bingham. Bingham in transition now. Puts on the brakes. Bingham trying to get by her defender. Coast to coast. Got it. Bella Bingham just so strong in that paint. She's now up to 8 points in the night. Wordley the other way. Wordley trying to make her way inside. Tough layup. That's not going to go. Bingham grabs the rebound. Long pass into Kelly. Kelly not going to go. And the rebound in safely now to McCall, who just checked back in for Newton North. McCall back to Denny's. Denny's good pass inside to Kelly. Kelly, that's not going to go. Good defense there from Bella Bingham. Might have been partially tipped. And the rebound in safely to her. Bingham trying to muscle her way inside, not going to get the layup, but looks like she's going to get the ball back. Looks like she's going to step out of bounds. Will be Tiger basketball. Bunch of subs coming in for Walpole. Emily Mulgrew back in as well as Abby McMahon and Tori Adams. So the only bench player left on the court for the Timberwolves is freshman Caroline Kelly.
And I mean, I hate to say it there, but Bella kind of forced that shot, I think. I mean, there were options open. She was double teamed there. And I think she's just got to look elsewhere in that situation.
As Kelly was open right there, didn't get the shot to fall, and the Timberwolves control it. There's Adams gets a score, and that's going to be tipped and picked up here by Denny's. Denny's going the other way with it against Adams, and one for Allie Denny's. Foul's going to go on Tori Adams, her first. Like Ryan McDonald going to check in for Bella Bingham. We're at 20-16 now. As Denny's makes her free throw, lead down to 3 for Walpole, 20-17. Mulgrew. See what Walpole can do without Bingham on the court. Mulgrew going to drive inside out to Kelly. Kelly going to take the 3. Not going to go off the glass, and the rebound in safely to Nina McCall. She gets fouled underneath by Abby McMahon. Going to be her first foul tonight. Walpole already up to 2 team fouls at the quarter. Not really allowing many in the first. McCall into Rao, who just checked back in for the Tigers. Worthy back to Rao. Rao, long pass. Denny's gonna spot up a 3. Got it. Just like that, Sawyer, we are all knotted up at 20.
Yeah, I mean, Newton North looking pretty strong offensively.
That 3 will not go for Ryan McDonald. All of a sudden, the ability, the momentum is in the hands of the Tigers. Rao fakes the 3, instead drives inside, turning her back out to Denny's, inside now. McCall out to Worley. Worley dishes it to McCall. That could be a bad pass, picked up by Kelly. The other way, Kelly does not make the layup, but however, Emily Mulgrew is going to be underneath and gets fouled by McCall. So it was actually Denny's underneath. Will not be a shooting foul, will be baseline out of bounds for the Timberwolves. As Katie McDonald going to check in for Caroline Kelly, who nearly made that shot right there. She will inbound it. Also in comes number 10, JT Quinn for the first time, the junior. In for number 2, Annabelle Worley, who takes her first seat of the night on the bench. McMahon, good pass, lays it in with the right hand. Walpole takes the lead again, it's 22-20. Good pass inside to Kelly. Kelly out to McCall. Bad pass picked up by McDonald. McDonald going the other way with it. McDonald all the way. Not going to get the lift. The ball's going to be blocked out of bounds. Good play there by Allie Denny's of Newton North. Stays over here with the Timberwolves. Donald inbounds it to Mulgrew. Mulgrew going to spot the shot. Doesn't get it off the glass, and the rebound in safely to JT Quinn. Almost turned over right there. Quinn's got it. Back out over to Quinn. Quinn finds inside to Kelly, and McMahon disrupts it and almost gets the turnover. It looks like she does, as a timeout was called smartly by Sean McGinnis of Walpole. Comes with 4:42 left to go. Walpole leads 22-20. For the Timberwolves, their whole starting lineup is there. Currently on the court. Mulgrew gonna walk the dog across half court. Defended by Kelly. Into Adams, gets it into Bingham. Bingham signaling and said, now gonna reverse it back over to the perimeter. Far side pass into McDonald. Now McMahon gets it to Bingham. Good ball movement. Adams open for three. Not gonna go, and the rebound in safely to McCall. So good ball movement right there by Walpole. They just couldn't get the shot to fall. Ralph thinking about the three. Instead gets it inside to Kelly. Kelly back out over now, and tipped by Mulgrew. She tried to save it before going out of bounds. Couldn't quite do so, so it's gonna stay over here with the Tigers. Kelly in safely to Danny's. New North can take their first lead since they led briefly 3-0. It's gonna be tipped, picked up now by Quinn. Here's Kelly as she starts her drive inside, loses it. It's gonna be recovered by Quinn. Now loose ball against Mulgrew. That's gonna be, looks like, off of Emily Mulgrew. With 8 left to shoot on the shot clock. McCall will inbound it, far side out of bounds. As a couple subs come in for Newton North, Mia Mesher back into the game, and number 2, Annabelle Wordley, in for the Tigers. Denny's. 5 left to shoot now. Into Rao. Rao, we gotta shoot it, as Worthy can't quite come up with it. That's gonna be a shot clock violation. Great defense right there from Walpole.
Yeah, that aggressive defense has been a staple of tonight for Walpole. I mean, that press, that full court press has been really nice.
They're gonna call that a backcourt violation, just a mistake from the Timberwolves. Coach Sean McGinnis pleading with the refs and Emily Mulgrew. Not a smart play. Wordley on the right wing. Bad pass to be picked up by McMahon. Great play as she recovers it on that far side. Into McDonald. McDonald, their first 3 of the night. Got it! Katie McDonald making her presence known. She's got her first 3. Lead is back up to 5 for the Timberwolves, 25-20. Rao. Back to Denny's. Denny's kicks it over to Wordley. Moving back to Denny's. And the ball is almost going to be stolen by Adams, but instead she's going to commit the foul. It'll be the 3rd team foul on Walpole this quarter. Comes with 3:04 left to go. Tigers will inbound it. Into Denny's. Guarded by Bingham. Into Rao. Rao on the perimeter gets it back over to Denny's. Denny's dishes it over to Wordley. Wordley bounce pass inside now. Here's Mesher. Mesher thinking about it. Outside. That's going to be a 3 from Wordley. Bounces off the mark. Rebound, though, controlled by the Tigers. Denny's straightaway 3. Front iron, no good. And the rebound to Tori Adams. Which is the last 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Walpole leads by 5. McDonald tipped, but gets it into Bingham. Bingham, turnaround jumper. Doesn't get the bounce. The rebound into McCall. Denny's into Rao. Grab back to Denny's. Over to Rao, who made the first shot of the game for the Tigers. McCall now heavily guarded by 2 defenders, as it's going to be poked out of bounds, looks like by Abby McMahon. With 17 left to shoot on the shot clock and 2:06 left to go in the second quarter. Far pass is going to be controlled by Worthy as she hands it off to Rao. Back on it over to Worthy. Denny's. North really using all the time right here. Shot clock at 6 now as McCall kind of trying to get inside now, out to no good. The rebound in safely to Walpole. It's going to be a foul on the Timberwolves as Rao missed the shot. It's going to go, looks like, on Abby McMahon. Going to allow Jillian Bissonnet to sub in for Walpole. In for McMahon, who just committed the foul. As Danny's inbounds it safely to Rao. Rao over to McCall into Mesher. Mesher posting up, gets it back over to Danny's. Wardley now into McCall. Walpole playing really great defense right here. New North just can't get anything open. Rao, left wing 3, got it. New North responds with a 3. All of a sudden the lead is down to 2 for Walpole. Under a minute and a half left to go. Bissonnet the screen from Mulgrew. Bissonnet starts to drive inside and gets the layup to fall. Jillian Bissonnet, her second made shot of the night. She's got 4 points. Danny's. We approach a minute left to play in the second quarter. Walpole up by 4. 23 to 27, and that's going to be a 3 from Rao. That's not going to go. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Bacall underneath for Newton North. 58.7 seconds left to go. Mulgrew has been quiet since the first quarter. Starts her drive inside. Got it! Emily Mulgrew breaks her scoring drought. She's got 12 points now, the leading scorer for the Timberwolves. McDonald tried to steal it, though it's in safely. Top of the key now, that's going to be a straightaway 3. Got it. Ellie Danny's responds with a 3. Lead back down to 3 for the Timberwolves. Shot clock turned off. Mulgrew signaling to Adams, into Bingham. Bingham doesn't get it, gets her own miss, and gets the putback. Bella Bingham now with 10. Second scorer in double figures for Walpole. Last 15 seconds. Rao, back over to Wordley. Wordley, inside, and that's going to be, looks like tipped out of bounds by Bacall. She couldn't handle it. So 6.2 seconds left to go. Walpole can have one final chance at a shot right here. 5 seconds left. Mulgrew driving inside. Mulgrew, tough shot, not going to go. Rebound is going to be controlled by the Tigers. And that is how our first half is going to end, Sawyer. 31 to 26. Walpole up by 5. This game a lot closer than we really thought.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that Newton North might have been a challenge, but I mean, Walpole seems to be in control of the game. They've been holding the lead for most of the time and then just kind of relenting some points here and there. Emily Mulgrew with 12, Bella Bingham with 10. Those have been really the big stories there. I mean, really a two-way punch for Walpole. And then the senior captain for Newton North, Allie Danes, she's been really good for them. Really just making a lot of shots as well as really in the paint as well, too.
I agree, Sawyer. Well, we played 2 quarters of basketball, 2 quarters remain as Walpole leads by 5. We'll be back for the second half in just a few moments. Annabelle Wordley going to inbound it for Newton. North, a pretty historic high school. They're used to many championships in many sports. As here's Danny's. Inside Mesher, outside now to Rao. Rao back that over now to Danny's. Inside, good pass to Bacall, but she puts on the brakes. And that ball's going to be kicked by Bella Bingham. Well, she's seen a lot of kick balls recently. We saw it last night and a couple times tonight. She is going Division I for soccer, committed to Fairfield in the fall. Multi-talented athlete. Mesher loses the ball, picked up by Bingham, going the other way now. Bingham, a 2-on-2. Bingham, coast to coast, tough shot. That's going to go off the back of the backboard. Not sure what she was trying there. Newton North controls it. Here's Rao the other way, a little reverse layup. That's not going to go. Bingham corrals it for the Timberwolves. Bingham now the other way. Bingham trying to do the same thing. Blocked by Danny's. What a play. And now going to be a foul on McMahon. Going to be her
First foul
of the game.
1 of 4 total for Walpole. I mean, pretty clean game so far.
Yeah. Walpole comes up empty on 2 missed shots from Bella Bingham to start the second half. Danny's in around back to Danny's. Danny's dishes it inside to Mesher. Back it over now. Worthy gets the pass. Back to Bacall in the right corner. Good pass inside to Mesher. Got it. Mesher gets the ball to forward. Back down to a one-possession game. McDonald going to spot the left wing three. That's going to be an air ball. Underneath is McMahon, but she can't come up with it. 3 missed shots so far for Walpole in this quarter. Wordley. Inside of Mesher. Mesher back to Wordley. Wordley open on the perimeter. Going to be picked by Bella Bingham, trying to recover it, but Wordley gets it back. Bacall being trapped. Back to Wordley. New North having a hard time moving the ball in this possession. Down to 10 left to shoot on the shot clock. And turned over right there in the hands of Evelyn Mulgrew. Mulgrew 2-on-1. Mulgrew tries to go to herself. Not going to get it. And the rebound out of bounds. Last tip by Newton North.
I mean, 0 for 4 already from Walpole coming out of the half. And I mean, I think they just need to slow it down a little bit. Take some of the shot clock to just get an open shot. They've been kind of rushing themselves, getting into the paint, shooting a contested layup. They just got to take their time.
McDonald spots up at 3. That's going to be a long air ball. The rebounds and safely to Bacall. Walpole's not started out the third quarter the way they wanted to. A lot of ugly shots going up. Danny's. Into Kelly, who just checked in for Newton North. Into Mesher. Mesher turning her back against McMahon. Far side pass out to Rao. Bingham almost comes up with it, but Danny's controls it. Rao, left wing 3. Not going to go back out into the rebound. In safely to Bella Bingham. Sorry, that's actually Tori Adams, pardon me. Adams into McDonald. McDonald's not going to take the 3 this time. Gets it to Adams. Thinks about it. So he's going to reset. Calling for the play. Into Mulgrew. Mulgrew on the top of the key. Gets back to the timeline. Adams in the right wing. Adams trying to make her way inside. Puts up the layup. Not going to go. But they're going to call a foul. Looks like on Allie Danny's for Newton North.
Hopefully, Tori Adams able to open up the scoring here for Walpole in the second half.
Going to be 2 shots for Adams. Adams rims out the first free throw. Adams yet to score on this one. Scoring has kind of declined from last year as Jillian Bissonnet checks in for Walpole. In for Abby McMahon. Second free throw. Bounces out. She misses both. Walpole still scoreless. A little over 2:40 of game action here in the third quarter. New North with a chance to tie the game here with the 3. Wow, that's going to be picked up by Bella Bingham the other way now. Bingham going to go coast to coast. Bingham blocked by Danny's. She is being harassed right now by Allie Danny's.
And I mean, Bella Bingham, she's been known, I mean, from what I've seen so far today, to kind of force shots. This might motivate her to just pass the ball a little bit more, find the open teammate.
Mulgrew stepping inside, not going to get it, but Bingham underneath, can't come up with it, out of bounds. It was off of Mia Mesher of Newton North. Walpole with another chance. But Allie Denny's is completely locking up Bella Bingham right now. McDonald into Bissonnet. Bissonnet bounce pass into Bingham. Bingham double team. Bingham got it! That's Bella Bingham just overpowering 2 defenders. Walpole scores their first basket of the second half.
12 now from Bella Bingham.
McCall gonna try a 3 from the right corner. That's not gonna go. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Allie Danny's for Newton North. Walpole gets the ball back. McKenna Kelly takes a seat for the Tigers. Mulgrew gonna take the ball. Has 12. Tied with Bella Bingham for the leading scorers tonight. Adams yet to score tonight. Tight rope in that baseline into Bingham. Not going to get the shot to fall. Rebounds into Bacall. And immediately looks like going to be a foul on Walpole. Going to be on
Tori Adams, I think.
Tori Adams, yeah.
That's her third.
Yep. The second team foul of the quarter for Walpole. Denny's is going to control it. Scoring has really slowed down for both teams tonight. This is really the opening minutes of this game. Far pass outside to Rao. Rao gets it over to Worley. Worley hounded by Bella Bingham. Gets to Danny's. Dish inside This is Mesher, tough shot inside, not gonna go. Fight for the board, it's gonna be controlled. Out of bounds is gonna be won by Walpole. Last touch by Nina McCall of Newton North. Coach Todd Sundstrom had some words for the head official right there. Mulgrew gonna handle it. Open is Adams on the left wing. Adams trying to get the screen from Bingham. Adams out to Bissonnet. Bissonnet trying to work her way inside, out to Mulgrew. Mulgrew, three in the air. Does not get it. Almost went down, but ball just spat out. Rao, she's open on the left wing. Not gonna go. Team's trading missed threes, but she gets her own miss. It looks like we're gonna get a timeout called by Coach Todd Sundstrom of Newton North. Walpole leads still by 5, but only 2 points scored in this quarter, Sawyer.
I mean, yeah, it's been a tough start to the half for both teams, I think.
Neither team really in foul trouble right now. Newton North just 1 team foul in the quarter. Walpole with 2. Neither team's been in the bonus tonight. Bad pass to be picked up by Kate McDonald. McDonald going the other way. McDonald blocked by Danny the other way as Bingham recovers it. Another block for Danny as Bingham trying to work her way inside. Can't get anything. Tough shot. Got it!
What a shot there from Bella Bingham.
Bingham now the leading scorer for Walpole. She's got 14 tonight. Werlina Mesher tipped by Bissonnet, but she gets it back. Mesher calling for the ball, almost again tipped by Bissonnet. Out to Rao. Danny's on the top of the key. Danny straight away 3. Not gonna go, that's an air ball. Out of bounds, Walpole possession. Allie Danny's the captain, just been so aggressive on that defensive end. Not really been great at shooting tonight, but she's really had her presence on defense.
I mean, absolutely. I think she's had like 3 blocks this quarter. Just huge in the paint, especially against Bella Bingham.
Hard to lock her down as she floats it into Bingham as McDonald. Bingham gonna try to reverse corner into an open Bissonnet. She takes the shot, got it!
Great pass there from Bella Bingham.
Bingham with the assist, and Bissonnet has 6 tonight, coming off the bench. Wordley, over to Danny's. Danny's dishes it inside, kicks it back out to Danny. Straight away 3, rims out with the rebound, trying to be controlled by McDonald, and it is. Mulgrew comes away with it. Far pass into Bissonnet. Bissonnet trying to post up her defender, trying to get the tough shot. That will not go, but she gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots at the free throw line. Bissonnet trying for her 7th point. Not gonna go, back iron, no good. We see a couple subs coming in for Walpole as Anna Jolly and Ryan McDonald check in for Katie McDonald and Tori Adams. Bissonnet her second, misses both. Rebound's gonna be tracked down though by Mulgrew. She smartly tips it off of the Newton North defender. It will be Walpole basketball. That was off of Gabby Salome, who checked in. Actually, yeah, Gabby Salome checked in for the first time for Newton North. Here's Jolly, her first touch of the 3rd quarter. Jolly making her way inside. That's going to be blocked out of bounds. Newton North getting a lot of rim protection here from their defenders. Ryan McDonald inbounded with 30 left to shoot on the shot clock. McDonald looking to inbound it, got to get it in quickly, gets it into Mulgrew safely. Mulgrew heavily defended by Danny's. Can't find anything, instead he's going to start her drive into the paint. Not finding anything, she's going to smartly kick it off of Danny's foot out of bounds. Walpole retains it. Use a bit of clock, they're up by 9, 37 to 28. A minute and 37 left to go in the 3rd. Bingham, heavily guarded, not going to get it, but she's going to get fouled. Go to the line to shoot 2. Walpole really working the charity stripe right now in this quarter. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on Newton North. First free throw won't go from Bella Bingham. Walpole's missed 3 straight free throws as freshman Caroline Kelly subs in for number 23, Emily Mulgrew.
Mulgrew after 12 in the first half. Nothing really in the second half.
Walpole just hasn't gotten any threes to fall in this quarter. They scored just 6 points. Second free throw from Bingham. Front iron, no good. Walpole really missing on opportunities right here to take a larger lead. Denise into Rao. Rao, right wing three. Rims out. The rebound controlled by Caroline Kelly. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Walpole basketball. So it goes off of, I believe that was Mesher underneath. With 80 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bingham pushing the paint into Caroline Kelly. Tries the three. Good! Caroline Kelly gives Walpole their biggest lead of the night. They're up by 12, 40-28. We're into the last minute of the third quarter. This is inside of Mesher. Mesher out to Worthy. Worthy, her first three of the night. Not going to go. Rebound, out of bounds. Going to be Walpole basketball. Foul is going to go, looks like on Mia Mesher for Newton North. Fourth team foul of the quarter for Newton North. Kelly now with 55 seconds left to go. Kelly just made her first three of the night into Bissonnet. Bissonnet trying to drive inside, little tough jumper, goes into the basket. 42-28, Walpole really opened this one up.
Bissonnet with 8 off the bench as well tonight.
She's been a really underrated part of Walpole's game in this quarter, as that's going to be almost a backcourt violation. They're not going to call it. Sean McGinnis is livid on that call.
Ref saying someone tipped it. I didn't see that.
Worthy, a little bit of trouble with it. Worthy, that time, she is going to travel.
All don't lie, I guess.
Walpole has it for their final shot. They can take it. Shot clock is turned off. Walpole with just one starter on the court right now. It's Bella Bingham. Kelly dishes it to McDonald. McDonald now with 15 seconds left. Working against Wordley. And to Bissonnet. Bissonnet out to Kelly. Kelly drives inside, floater. Not going to go off the rim. The rebound is going to be controlled by Newton North. Loose ball is on the ground. It's not going to result in anything, as that is how our third quarter will end. Walpole finally opens this one up. They're up by 14. Walpole going to come back to the court with still a couple subs out there. Tori Adams and Bella Bingham, the only starters for Walpole. Anna Jolly, Jillian Bissonnet, and Caroline Kelly, the other three for the Timberwolves. We start our final quarter with Tori Adams, yet to score, into Kelly. Kelly back it over to Jolly. Jolly back to Kelly. Walpole just using a lot of clock right here, moving the ball. Adams on the right wing. Defended by Rao. And it looks like we're going to get a foul underneath. Looks like that's going to go, leave on.
I think it was on Denise.
Yeah, Denise. For the Tigers. With the first team foul of the quarter. Out goes Jillian Bissonnet. In comes Abby McMahon for Walpole. Bissonnet just really great tonight off the bench. As Jolly inbounds into Bella Bingham, who gets it back. Bingham finds a little bit of an opening. Not going to get it, but gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
We'll see if she can redeem herself from those 2 missed free throws in the third.
Bella Bingham, the leading scorer tonight for Walpole. She has 14. Make that 15. Makes her first free throw. Open up to a 43-28 lead. Second free throw goes. Walpole now up to a 16-point margin. Newton North really hasn't scored since the opening minutes of the third quarter. Good pass into Rao. She does not get the bounce, but she gets fouled. Looks like that foul is going to go on Caroline Kelly. So Rao now with 2 shots. First free throw goes for Nikki Rao, the senior. One of 4 captains on this team. Second one bounces out. Bingham grabs the rebound. First point scored for Newton North in quite some time right there. Jolly on the right wing. Get to score tonight. Into Kelly. Kelly driving inside. Kelly tough Jumper, that will not go. Rebound, though, is going to be controlled by Denny's, as Abby McMahon couldn't quite get it for Walpole. Going to the ground, looks like, is Mesher. That's going to be a foul called on, looks like, on Bella Bingham. In comes JT Quinn for the Tigers. She inbounds it into Rao. Rao fakes the three, instead goes inside out to Denny's. Denny's with the mismatch against Kelly. Now Worthy back to Denny's. Denny's making her move out to Rao. Rao defended by Bingham. Floats it back to Worthy. 20 left to shoot on the shot clock. Inside of Mesher. Nothing going here for Newton. Inside now, outside. Three in the air will not go. With the rebound to Bella Bingham. Quinn couldn't quite get it. Bingham, full head of steam the other way into McMahon. McMahon out to Kelly. Kelly, three in the air. Good!
2 threes now from Caroline Kelly.
6 points for the freshman. She has really caught fire in these last couple minutes. Quinn, defended by Kelly. Just made that huge three right there to put Walpole up by 18. Denny's put it on the break. Newton North, they really want to come back. They got to get some open looks right here. Denny's tight rope in that baseline. There's going to be a foul underneath on Caroline Kelly. Maybe her second foul. As Anna Jolly and Abby McMahon going to take a seat for the Timberwolves. Denny's floats it in, tipped by McDonald, and turned over. Walpole in firm grasp of a victory right now as we enter the last 6 minutes. Bissonnet turns around, tough shot, will not go. Rebound into Mesher. Walpole might want to start using a little bit of clock. Worthy. Newton North out a made field goal in this quarter. Good pass inside though. Quinn heavily guarded. That's going to be a jump ball, the first one of the night in fact. Possession arrow favors Newton North. Comes with 5:33 left to go, 19 left to shoot on the shot clock. Long pass in safely. Denny's outside, extra pass to Quinn, back it over to Worthy. Worthy heavily guarded, back over to Quinn. Quinn inside, Mesher, mid-range jumper, goes into the basket. 47-31, lead down to 16 for the Timberwolves, but a lot of clock used by the Tigers on that previous possession. Open is Kelly, she'll take another three, why not? That's gonna be a long air ball. Rebounded by Rao of Newton North. Rao gonna go the other way with it, tries to get the layup, she got it.
I mean, seeing some life here from this Newton North team, you just don't want to let them crawl back in.
Last 5 minutes. Adams hands it off to McDonald. Reverses to the top of the key. Hands it to Kelly. Into Bingham. Bingham posting up. Bingham out to Adams. Extra pass. Bissonnet. She's going to try a three. Long air ball on the rebound and safely to Worthy. Newton North a little momentum right here. Three from Rao. Good. And all of a sudden, Newton North has scored the last 7 points here. They cut down to an 11-point deficit. Bingham inbounds it to Mulgrew. Bingham with 16 points tonight. Leading scorer for the Timberwolves. Bingham loses the ball. It's going to be picked up by Denny's and immediately fouled. So Walpole just can't get out of their own way right now. That foul's going to go on Bella Bingham. Just her second, and give me the 14th foul on Walpole. One more, and Newton North will be in the bonus. This game getting a little bit tighter down the stretch. Quinn. Bounce pass into Denny's. Outside now, Worthy thinks about the three. Extra pass. That's going to be a three. Good! For Nikki Rao, all of a sudden it's going to be back down to single figures. Bingham tries the two, does not get the ball to fall, gets her a miss though. Bingham puts up another shot that won't go. Finally, though, she gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
Newton North coach livid that was called.
McMahon going to sub in for Walpole. Out goes Jillian Bissonnet. And New North has gone on a 10-0 run.
These free throws could be crucial here.
First one. Money.
17 now from Bella Bingham.
Bingham, who scored 30 last week against Braintree. Doesn't get the second to fall. She goes 1 for 2. It's a 9-point game, 48-39. 3 minutes and 40 left to go. Wordley. Over to Quinn. Quinn, bounce pass, defended by McDonald. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to be 5 team fouls to Walpole. Newton North should go to the line right here. It's going to be 2 shots. Riley Halloran subbing in for Bella Bingham, who takes a seat.
I mean, this collapse is not looking good for Walpole. They need to close this game out. Stop fouling, stop losing the ball.
Escher at the line. In and out. Walpole just needs a couple more shots to really ice this game. Second free throw, good.
And I mean, even with some open shots that they might get down the stretch, they haven't really been hitting them. There we
Over
go.
makes the tough shot to fall.
That's her first 2 points in the second half.
Now with 14. Denny's far pass outside Rao, 3-pointer, front iron, no good. The rebound to Riley Halloran. Now Walpole really can start to settle down right here. Adams, McDonald thinks about the 3. Back out over to Adams. Adams, the distance back to McDonald. McDonald makes a move inside, out to Adams. Adams, screen in the air. Good night. Timeout called by Newton North. Tori Adams with her first 3 points of the night is a huge one, Sawyer.
Yeah, and there was some momentum there for Walpole, but I mean, still 13-point game. I mean, Newton North, I mean, I think they had a 10-0 run at one point. They could easily still come back into this one.
But 3:02 left to go. Newton North down by 13 after they went on a 10-0 run to bring the game within single digits. The call back into the game for Newton North. Far pass into Worthy. That was almost picked up by McDonald. Going into the paint. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Timberwolves. Worthy's going to inbound it for Newton North. 2:46 left to go. Open is Rao. She tries the 3. Front iron, no good. Walpole grabs the rebound. It's Tori Adams.
Newton North may have needed that one.
As Adams puts on the brakes. A couple big plays from the senior. Into, looks like Halloran underneath. Outside McDonald. 3 in the air. Not going to go. And the rebound to Denny's. Walpole taking their open shots. Just can't hit them. Denny's the other way, out to Mesher, got it. 53-42, Walpole by 11. Mulgrew sprinting to the other end, almost traveled. New North wants it, 3 in the air from Adams, that won't go, but a good rebound by McDonald. Mid-range jumper for McMahon, that's not gonna go. Going to the floor is McDonald, and looks like a jump ball is gonna be called before McGinnis gets a timeout, but the possession arrow gonna favor Walpole.
Walpole, I mean, kind of shot chucking there. After the offensive rebounds they kept getting, they just kept shooting it immediately. They can take their time here.
Bingham, a lot of trouble. Gets it out to Mulgrew. Mulgrew, 3. Not going to go. Rebound to Denny's. Minute 50 left to play. New North pushing the paint right here. That's Bacall. Gets the 2.
Back down to single digits.
53-44. Mulgrew almost had that one stolen by Worthy, but gets it across half court. Mulgrew the other way, doesn't get it. Bingham the rebound though, and gets fouled. So she'll go back to the line for 2 crucial free throws. Gets the first one to fall. Lead back up to 10 for Walpole. Minute and 34 left to go.
Barring a major comeback, I think Walpole sneaks away with this one, but I mean, it's a bit of a scary finish. Newton North definitely crawled back. I think 18 was the lead for Walpole at one point.
Then the Tigers went on a 10-0 run. Walpole hit a couple big shots, though, to really ice this game. Tigers, again, as we said in the pregame, a lot better than the record stated, and it really showed tonight. Definitely played up to competition. Here's Danny's on the right wing. Double team. Outside now, that's going to be a three from Wordley. Off the glass and in. With a minute and 8 seconds now left to go. A timeout's going to be called by Newton North.
Newton North, I think, only led first minute or two.
Yeah, they're up 3-0, and that's really the last time they led in this game. As they hit the first three of the night.
And they aren't going to win? I don't think they're going to foul, no.
Bingham gets it across half court into Adams. They might try to foul now. Adams now with under a minute left to play and not going to get fouled still. Makes her way inside. I don't believe that shot will count.
It's not going to count.
Foul occurred on the floor. Tigers did not have a foul to give. So Adams is going to be at the line. She missed a couple free throws earlier in the fourth. See if she can make these.
I believe that was 12 seconds off the clock as well.
It was a minute and 8, now down to 56.1. First free throw goes to Tori Adams. Makes it a 9-point game, still a 3-possession game. But this to make it a 4-possession game. Doesn't bounce in. McMahon tries to come with the rebound. Bingham somehow comes up with it. Now looks like a timeout called by Coach Sean McGinnis of Walpole.
Yeah, I mean, against those tough teams, though, you can't let this happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Newton North isn't a tough team, but they're not going to be as good as some of these better teams in Division II that Walpole's ultimately going to run into down the stretch. Last 50 seconds as Bingham works her way inside, puts up the layup, that'll fall.
And that's 21 from Bella Bingham.
Bella Bingham getting into the 20s now. 58 to 47, last 40 seconds. Rao, left wing three, not going to go. Ball is going to trickle into the hands of Bacall. Extra chance here. It's going to be a three from Wordley, not going to go. Ball is tipped, still going to be recovered. Now a three from Bacall, got it.
I mean, 8-point game, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's enough time right here.
Not going to foul here, I guess.
Donald's open into Mulgrew, not going to take the shot. Man's going to get the three 2 points right there. As New North decided not to cover. Last 10 seconds here. Denny's pulls up, and we got a whistle before all of that. May have had an injury timeout for Nina Bacall right there.
Right in the last seconds, too.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to see.
Definitely not. 7.2, so Walpole will come away with this one, but they had a lot of scares. But it really never was in doubt. As that three will go for Danny, it's a good way to end the game for Newton North, something to be proud of, but that will not matter in the long run as Walpole gets it done here, 60 to 53. It would end up being a pretty close game at the end, but ultimately the Timberwolves survive. They prevail. They go to 9-3 Sawyer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Walpole had control, I think, for almost the entire game. They never really relinquished their lead. There were some scares here and there, but I think they always really were able to make sure that they had a handle on this game. But I mean, against those tough teams, I mean, Newton North's is a good team, but I mean, they're gonna face tougher teams, especially in the playoffs. And I think if they continue with this trend of kind of relinquishing leads, I know you said that they did this against Braintree, I think they're not gonna make it that far if they continue this.
Definitely a lot to learn from this game. Final stat line here from Walpole. We had Tori Adams with 4 points, Abby McMahon with 4. Bella Bingham led the team in scoring with 21. Katie McDonald just 3 points tonight. She had a pretty quiet night. Emily Mulgrew had 14, 12 of those coming in the first half. Jillian Bissonnet with 8 off the bench. Caroline Kelly also with 6. Well, with that, Walpole wins by a 60 to 53 final. They will be back in action next week. For Sawyer Regan, I am Brady Goldman saying so long from the WHS Field House.